Hi guys, I have another handbag here to review. This is my second piece of Louis Vuitton Epi Noe GM tricolor. I think I reviewed it 3 years ago. Another version of this, but the big body was in blue, and then the bottom was red, and the handle was in green. So this tricolor style of Epinoe is comprised of three colors. Normally it's a combination of red, green, and blue. So sometimes the handles could be green and the bottom would be red, and they just interchange those colors. So sometimes I get confused. I'm like, I thought I had this bag, only to find out that I had it in a different color but same combination of colors. So as you can see, this is a very durable handbag. This is a vintage handbag, no doubt about that. As everybody knows already, the Noe bag of Louis Vuitton was first made or first introduced in 1932 because Louis Vuitton was commissioned to make a handbag that would transport 6 bottles of full-size wine. So this is a massive handbag. It is tall, and yeah, it's capable of transporting 6 bottles basically. And the Noe has a lot of, I think, 2 different sizes. There is a Petit Noe, there's this GM Noe, and they have added recently, in the last how many years is that? Probably 10 years, the NM Noe. So I would say 3 NM. And personally, I prefer the GM, guys. Guys, this is to review the pros and cons of this handbag, since I have owned a lot of versions on this one. I have owned the Petit Noe in monogram, the GM in monogram, and the Petit Noe in this, and in Epi, and also the NM. The NM, actually, since it's the newly introduced one, is the most expensive. I have sold all those bags, but now that I was able to get a handbag that is in excellent condition, so I bought this kind of style again. Okay, so in comparison to Petit Noe, the problem with Petit Noe is that it doesn't have this bottom size. It doesn't have a leather. So basically it's just chopped off on this side. So it's composed of one leather all throughout, and that's it. And I find it that it's more prone to scratching, and it just doesn't. This one helps to contour the shape. So this is more sturdy in shape because of the base. It's sturdier, and it doesn't just crunch up like the PM1. Okay, so I'll show you the measurements. So this review is basically the pros and cons. Okay, so this is which is almost, I guess, because it's like 11 inches, or it could be 12 if it's yeah, the length is 11 inches or 12 inches, and the height is 14, and the base is, or the width is almost 8 inches. So you can see that the base is the same color as the handles, guys. So how cute is that? So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous handbag. One thing about epi bags is that I just love the sheen. It's just vibrant. So this is, I didn't even know this was in green. I thought it was in blue. You can see that it's almost perfect. There's just a bit of scuffing on this side, but you know, it's a very, very minimal issue. Okay, and the strap or the closure, you have to be careful when you buy vintage type of vintage bags, because normally the wear would be on the straps, of course, and because they're like this colored, or they would have a lot of scuffs. But this one is pretty much in like, I would say perfect condition. And so as not to create a lot of friction when you close it, I just close it. I don't close it all the way there. I don't cinch it tight. I just, you know, close it like this. Just like this. This is what I'm more comfortable with. That is why, you know, I was able to keep my Noe in perfect condition before. I have sold that bag, and now I found another one. Okay, and the tricolor, guys, are the most expensive when it comes to this epi Noe. The bicolor, not so much, and I have noticed that the red, Rogue or Castilian red that they call, the pure red, is like the most expensive among the colors. And I try to shy away from light colors, especially the yellow ones, although they look really, really cute, very summery and springy and fresh. It's just that they tend to get dirty. And okay, so let's look at the handle. This handle, guys, is very heavy duty, and sometimes in old pieces I see frayings here. I think all you have to do is to bring it to your local cobbler, and they're just going to seal that bit if it bothers you that much. So basically there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 adjustments here. I try to adjust it to because I'm petite, so and this one is really, really very, this just swings all the way down to my hips because I'm petite. So there's not much going on here. I would say the gussets or the hardware, they're in excellent condition. I don't mind a bit of patina or like tarnish when it comes to the hardware. And it says here, the hardware says Louis Vuitton, and of course all the gussets would have Louis Vuittons. Yes. And okay, so this one says Louis Vuitton, oh sorry, it's upside down. Louis Vuitton Paris. If you're trying to authenticate something, okay, so there has to be like a Louis Vuitton Paris here, and then underneath it should say so where it's made from. And this one says it's made in France. I'm not sure if you can see that. And here at the bottom it would say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. Sometimes you find them in odd, like there was one style where you could find the one vintage style where you can find the serial number somewhere here. But okay, so as you all know, the serial number here is you have to bend this here. Oh geez, we're here, guys. There. Serial, sometimes they're here. In some pieces that I've owned, they were here. Sometimes it's here. So this is in here. It says A, oh geez, AR 0218. No, it can't be right. I can't see, guys, nicely. 20. Okay, so this was in 2000. Most of the styles like this were in the 90s. Mine was 1997, and it says, maybe I'm just not reading it right. Okay, it says 20, so 2000. Okay. And this is the they come in different variations, guys. Some of them, I think the newer ones would have a zipper here. I'm not sure if that's the older or the newer model. They would have a zipper here, a zippered compartment. But this one is very clean, guys. I haven't done anything to this bag since I got it, and it's in perfect condition. So it's just like a velvet black lining, velvet. The problem with this, guys, is, oh, I'm sorry. The problem with this kind of style is the fraying. It will fray somehow, and most of the time the fraying happens over here where the opening is, or because every time you put in something, it scratches. So this is yeah, so this style of handbag is very popular. So it was first introduced in 1932. So this is like 90 years old, and it's just thriving. So they just keep making, producing more and more variety in some styles, and yeah. But it's a classic. It's a classic handbag, and yeah, I love it. It's in near perfect condition. So yeah, so that's a very detailed description of this handbag. And yeah, sometimes you would see some wrinkling if you don't store this properly, guys. You will see some wrinkling, so you have to be although this is not a very sensitive, you still have to store it with, like, stuff it as much as possible. And also there is a key fob, or whatever you call it, so you can just attach anything in there. So there you go. This is a very nice handbag, very special handbag. And yes, the epi is one of my favorite Louis Vuitton leathers. And it's just durable. Okay, so there you go, guys. Bye.